Hey guys, Red Pavich, HVACR Tech. This video I'm going to do a coronavirus layoff van tool loadout and what I carried on my van before I got laid off. Today's 27th of April and I got laid off on Saturday, and since I had to clean out my van, I thought maybe this is a good time to actually go through and show you all the tools that I carry on my van. So stay tuned. It's going to be a long video because I got a lot of stuff. So thanks for watching, guys. Consider subscribing, liking my channel. I appreciate it. You know, not having work, first time in my whole career, I don't know what I'm going to do. If you got any suggestions, leave them in the comments below. Should I look for another job? You know, I've had people ask if I was going to open another business. I don't really know. Like to, you know, hear what you guys think. So, hope you enjoy the video, and let's get started. Okay, so here's my lunchbox, and inside my lunchbox I actually carry some tools too. Alright, so I got a pipe trades handbook. Tells me all the information I need to know about pipe. Pretty handy to have. Carry ibuprofen, breath mints, little plastic silverware set, and then this little thing here is kind of like a glove box. So I got a seamstress measuring tape. What would a guy use that for? I can tell you, I'll tell you here in a little bit. Extra shoelace, hearing protection. This is allergy medicine, clippers, can opener with a magnet, sticker, highlighter, that's something, for sizing pipe, comb so I can look pretty, soapstone for marking steel pipe, wet wipe, never know, marker, pencil, couple highlighters, all kinds of stuff, and then a card with crane signals on it for hand signals, never know, Sporl and PT chart, tablet of paper in case I got to make some notes, carry one of these here. Tells me pipe flange sizes, wrenches, bolts, gaskets for, you know, bigger pipe. So that's what I just carry. I carry that in my lunchbox. That's kind of handy. So that's it for the lunchbox. Like I said, guys, it's gonna be a long video. I got a lot of shit. So 2-cord battery charger for your phones. I use these clips to hang stuff on my visors, gas cards and credit cards, stuff like that. My hard hat. I like this hard hat. These are expensive, but they're cool. That's a chromer. Couple hats, a light, N95s, some eye protection, clear and tinted eye protection, more masks. Alright, kind of a junk drawer. These are burner manuals for power flame burners, extra gloves, lighting stuff. Extra phone carrier case, charger, acid test, I think, locks, thumb drive with manuals on it, cheater glasses so I can read shit, more locks and batteries, thermometer, extra chargers, screwdriver. Pretty handy here. This is small control thermostats, little pouch. That's kind of just like my junk drawer. A lot of stuff, but I carry a lot of stuff. I do a lot of different types of work, so it ain't just service calls on furnaces. So there's that. Alright, so let's get on to some tools. I'm a bucketer, so I always carry spare buckets. Pair of coveralls in case I'm ever in a situation where you know, I don't want to get my work pants dirty. If I get into a pit, fix something. Alright, now on to some tools. So this is my toolbox. This is one of my Craftsman toolbox I carry, and they're heavy. Alright, so this is where I carry all my sockets, breaker bars, little wrench kit, big impacts, extra razor blades, carry my crown, I forgot what the hell this thing's called right at the minute, but you know what that is. Use it measuring rusty shafts. This is another steel tape measure for measuring bearings. It has a lot of conversions on the back of that. Pretty handy. So then, deep well sockets. You can already see all standard, and then I've got open end, box end wrenches, crescent wrench, vice grips. So that's just this toolbox here. You know, that's that one. So alright, let's see here. So we got another Craftsman toolbox. Alright, so this box here is my copper pipe repair kit. I got cutters, razor knife, plumb bob, raising horizontal pipe, tape, dope, flux, fittings, bigger cutter, screwdrivers, nylon, tip cleaner for my torch set. Go down here, I got fittings, flow meter, sand cloth, more flux, all kinds of fittings. Big file. When you're working with big copper, sometimes you got to file it down a little bit. Get that level. That's what I carry. Normally I carry a regulator in there too for nitrogen as well. Some brushes, pretty much standard. So then I got the Diablo hole saw kit. That thing's nice. When you're, doing some kind of installs and you need to cut holes. It's a VRF manual. So then I got a tubing bender kit. For bending tubing, made by Yellow Jacket. Pump sprayer, putting on condenser coil cleaner. B-tank, MC, oxygen, spares for all my stuff. And then we got this big toolbox. Alright, let's see what we got in here. So, vice grips, files, big punch. You can cut steel plate with those. Allens. More Allens. Vice grips. Spare set of Allens because it seems like you always strip the one you need. So I got plenty of those. Metric set of Allens. Chisel. Driver. Spare key when you're putting motors and pulleys in. Vice grips. File. Big chisel. Lineman's pliers. More Allens. Shit, I got more chisels here. Didn't even know I had that. This is a Torx bit set. Another chisel. Not crap. Box. Pretty heavy. So let's see what else I got now. Fuck. Alright. 2 pound sledge. Square. Another sledgehammer. Ball peen hammer. Allen set with T-handles. Mallet. Puller. 15-inch crescent wrench. More vice grips. Gear puller. That's a bigger one. Gear puller, small one. don't even know why I got these. I wouldn't even use these, but this pair of channel locks just in case. C-clamps. C-clamps. You never know. You know, it's pipe fit and stuff. Couple steel pipe wrenches. So that's that. That toolbox probably weighs 100 pounds. Oh, shit. What do we got here? Impact sockets. That got me a turbo torch there with a B to MC adapter. That's carried on the roof. Pretty handy. Window scraper for the winter. Alright, brazen bucket. Bucket for my rags with some water. Couple boiler brushes. So I keep my soap floss in. I keep these clamps on there so I can hold back insulation. Or if I have to hold something together. Keep those. That's that. Oxyacetylene rig. Let's see, that's pretty standard, but alright, that's a welding tip, some sand claw, that's that. Standard Uniwell oxyacetylene rig. Alright, there's my yard sale radio right there. I don't think I have any CDs to play in that. So then, move that back face shield for grinding. Stuff for pressure testing pipe, fittings I've got made up. This oil pump, grease gun, and I've got another oil pump. Now let me back up. So, on my shelf here, I got 2 manometers, and then I've got a 7 CFM pump, but that's back down there. The contractor supplies that, and then I got an Appion here, that's mine as well. But a lot of this stuff on my shelves, a lot of redundancy. It's not anything that I put on my van. I'm just mainly going through what's on my van. So, high vis. This is like a thing to put over your head in the winter. I got some fire retardant coveralls. All my winter gear. Another set of fire retardant coveralls. Another pair of black Carhartts. There's a company I just got laid off from. Then I got another Carhartt jacket that I have 2. I have like a going to church one, and then one like if I got to really get nasty, dirty. So then another pump sprayer. What do we got here? That's a bucket of rags. Like I said, I'm a bucketer. I keep everything in buckets. So let's see what this says. That's a torque wrench. Alright. I got another toolbox here. Let's see what we got. This is a refrigeration toolbox. So solenoid magnets, core removal. Okay, we left off at my refrigeration toolbox. It's a fillet knife for cutting insulation. Some caps, flush kit, swedging tool, fittings, more cutters, valve for the flush kit, more razor nut blades, tip cleaners, cutter, lockout tag out, thread sealer, core removal tool, hose coupling for garden hoses. There's a lot of miscellaneous fittings, garden hose, another cutter, striker, scribe, baby cutter, scissors, drill bit, extra light bulbs for my mag light, mini split adapters. Now I got a lot of some of this stuff in my tool bag too. I've did a video on my MC Pro Pack tool bag. I'm not actually going to open that up because it would just, this video would take forever, and I just want to show you kind of what I've accumulated in the toolboxes. I've already done tool bag reviews and stuff like that, so we don't need to really get into that. So, okay. Big pipe cutter. Sharpening stone for sharpening my fillet knife. Okay. That's a cutter for cutting Greenfield VX. Hoses for the flush kit. Another big cutter. Extra jumpers. Wire strippers. All my nut drivers. I got 11/32 in there for condenser fan motor nuts. Ugly's electrical reference. Small tubing better. Spare ratchet wrenches. Tubing benders. Little crescent wrenches. Wire strippers. Extra scissors. Jab saw. Another core removal tool, flush kit, stuff to charge with, in case you're going to charge someone's car. Extra turbo torch tip. extra rosebud. Okay, so that's pretty much this toolbox. I don't know, a lot of money in there, but you gotta do the job, you gotta have the tools. And one of the things I do is I mark all my tools. And I got a list of them on an Excel spreadsheet. There's my Veto Pro Pack MC. Like I said, I did a video on that a couple times. Let's see here. The only real addition that I've made that isn't on the other video is these stubby gauges for troubleshooting. I really like those, but you can watch my other video on that. I ain't gonna go through all that. No. Shop vac. What the hell brand is that? I forget. And a shop vac. And then here's my backup tool bag. And I've got, once again I did that a video on these bags, but I got 3 spare meters in there, some T-handles. If you want to watch that, let me know. So then I got field piece, refrigeration scale, pretty handy. And I got a nylon rope for rigging stuff up to the roof. I keep that in a Klein pouch for hauling shit up and down the roof. This is some pneumatic stuff here that I keep for, you know, working on some pneumatics. Alright. All different garden hoses. I think I got 200 feet. I got some short ones, a rubber hose, long hose, washing machine hoses. I gotta pull everything out of here. Let's see here. Keep a crowbar. Got a pair of 36 aluminums, a pair of 24 aluminums, some 18 aluminums, some 14 aluminums, claw hammer, wire brush, another 15-inch crescent wrench, wire brush, some cheaters for your pipes. Alright, then I got some sheet metal tools here, bucket mainly. These are some fish tapes. Hacksaw, crescent wrenches, hand seamers, another bigger mallet, PVC cutters, changing water filters. Oh, shit. Another tape measure. You got everything, you know, little pry bar, 12-inch hand seamer, 24-inch hand seamer, snips. You know, in case you got to do a little sheet metal, you got all that stuff. I don't do a lot of that, but if you got to get into something sometimes or cut something out of your way, you got to have it. So in that bucket, so That's my nailing pad. So I've got the stubby gauges, and I got a short set of gauges. These are like my nice set of gauges, and then these are ones I pressure test, stuff like that on it. But this is, if I ain't using the stubby, this is like if I gotta do something real critical, this is a set. Rain pants, a rain jacket's there. Alright, so spare hoses. I got a 50-foot trouble light, 50-foot extension cord, a broken trouble light, and I carry another 100 feet of extension cord there. 3-way GFCI, winter gloves, another kneeling pad, tag lines for crane lifts, or if you got a rope up a small piece of pipe or hang something, carry that. Alright, another tool bag. So digital manometer with all the fittings, checking gas pressures and stuff. If you notice, there's a theme here. Everything I have I mark with my name on it because it's mine. And then I carry these boxes down here. I got screws, caulk, tape, some fittings, spare glasses, shit like that. A lot of spare rough service bulbs, shit like that. That's on that. What do we got here? Oh, brush. That's a CO2 hose for CO2 tanks. Gotta have one of those. That's mainly that shit. I'll get into, that's all the manual tools. Let's get all this shit out of the way. So then, let's go through some tools. This is electric shear. Cutting ducts. Alright, Milwaukee baby bandsaw. I love you. That's cool. So anyways, I said earlier in the video, what was that seamstress tape measure for? So when you're working on pipe and you don't know the size of it, you can actually measure the outside of the pipe, and you can use that pipe book that I have in there, and it'll tell you what kind of pipe it is based on the outside diameter for big stuff. So that's what you use that for. Alright. Impact. DeWalt. That's for big pipes, flanges. You got a heavy duty corded sawzall. Pipe work. So it's a deep well impacts. That's expensive. DeWalt grinder. Got a lot of miles on that. I got in here. That's part of my impact kit. That's the drill charger. Bosch hammer drill with bits. This is a corded drill with a brand new set of bits. In case you got to drill something through some steel. That's all miscellaneous tubing, copper, nothing really exciting there. These are all the bungee cords I carry. Oops. This is my vacuum hose. Let's see, some of this stuff I ran out of room on the ground, so kind of stuck it away. Let's see here. Well, that's a new set of hoses for stuff. So let's go in my cabinet. I put some other stuff in my cabinet here. Alright, so that's miscellaneous washers, nuts, bolts, electrical connections, flame sensors. This is thermometers with long lines on them. Pneumatics calibration kit. Spare Carhartt set. Gas pressure tester kit. That's a flaring kit. This is injector seal kit. This is my megometer. H10 leak detector. It's a labeler. Another hole saw kit. Dual powered vacuum gauge. This right here is another impact. And it's full of all kinds of bits and stuff. That's my older one. Anchor kits. Another vacuum gauge. Milwaukee hole saw kit. Furnace heat exchanger book tells you which furnaces and where they're bad at. So that's a camera, inspection camera. .90-degree drill. Never know when you might need it. Alright, my Testo digital gauges. These are Bluetooth 557s. I like those a lot with the temperature clamps. Pretty cool. So that's about it. That's what I carry on my van. That's a lot of tools. But you know, if you're gonna do this kind of work, I don't know. Any idea what kind of money I got and all that stuff? I mean, I carry ladders and shit, but I mean, you know, I get supplied by the company ladders. You know, and then I've got a lot of backup stuff here as well. I've got hand pipe threading kits. I've got come-alongs, chain falls. I carry them on my truck from time to time when I'm doing a big project, but you know, I got a 90-degree angle drill, powers, and got quite a bit of stuff. But I don't know. Never really had to have all this stuff off my van. So that's it. That's that's my, I got laid off loadout on my van. I don't know, you guys consider that a lot of stuff to carry? As you can tell, I mainly do commercial and industrial type service, and I don't know, I think I had you know, quite a bit of shit. I can tell you that. It took a while to unload it, but anyways, guys, I appreciate it. I know it was a long video. I'm sorry about that. A lot of guys do like tool bag loadouts, stuff like that, but you know, I got laid off, and I thought, well, this is like once I've had all the tools off my truck, and I thought, well, I wonder if there's somebody new or something like that that would want to see it. So, you know, don't forget to like and subscribe. Appreciate you stopping by. Channel's been growing. I've kind of had some writer's block lately. This coronavirus thing's been going on for a while, and I've actually taken a step back. I'm actually doing a lot of exercise. I'm walking 9 miles a day, eating a lot healthier, trying to make myself stronger during this, you know, epidemic. But right now I'm going to get paid $990 to sit at the house till this thing kind of blows over. So I don't know about you. I'm pretty conservative. That's a lot of money. I mean, it's not as much as I make when I work, but could be a lot worse. I know there's a lot of people out there struggling just to kind of get by, but you know, I'd say all in all, we're doing well. I don't have anything to complain about. I don't know if getting laid off was necessarily the right decision for the company with me. But, you know, it's always their decision. I don't have any ill will. You know, it's business. I don't think it was personal, but we'll find out. You know, whenever an event like this happens, from my experiences, you typically will, you'll hear more and more as, you know, kind of things unwind. You know, like maybe I wasn't as good as I was, you know, thought I was. Who knows? I don't know. But, you know, a good thing about, you know, guys are going to talk, and, you know, the truth always will come out. So, but other than that, I don't, you know, if they call me back, I'd go. I don't have any, you know, not trying to like screw them over, nothing like that. And, you know, it is what it is. So April 27th, 2020, and here we are. So hope you liked the video. If you have any questions, comments, my email will be in the description. I appreciate you stopping by. So let's hope we get everybody's safe and we get through this together. We'll try.